Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Angel Romero with the United Way of Cobb Valley talking to us this morning about the new Small Business United group.
Absolutely.
Exciting. Well, first of all, good morning.
Good
Thank you for
morning.
joining us this
Absolutely.
morning.
Yeah, glad to be here.
You know, excited to talk about what you guys are doing out in the community. So, well, let's get into this. The Small Business United group. What's this new initiative you guys are doing?
Yeah, so, you know, we've enjoyed support from companies in our community now for quite some time, but we've always thought about our smallest businesses, those businesses with under 25 employees who really want to make a difference in our community, but, you know, they don't necessarily have the means to run a traditional workplace campaign that a lot of companies would run, because it's, you know, your mom and pop stores with 4 or 5 employees, and so, but they want to make a difference. They want to make an impact on their community.
Of course.
And so this offers them the chance to do that. So through Small Business United, companies can donate a flat amount, either $250, $500, or $1,000, and in return for that, they get to, of course, support their community, but then they get some perks as well. So they get some advertising benefits, and they get some exposure in our community so that we can champion those small businesses and what they're doing to our wider community.
What a great easy incentive.
I love this idea because, you know, like you touched upon, starting a small business in the community, you want to be a part of the community.
Yes.
Like I think that's part of the motivation of becoming this business. So to be able to really help out even more, I think, is right along a lot of their goals.
Absolutely, and we've had some great response, you know, from both businesses and even nonprofits as well. You know, we have some of our nonprofits that have thought about running a workplace campaign before, but they're really small and they don't necessarily have the time to organize and all that, but this works out well for them too. So it's kind of a win-win, you know, it's a win for our community. They get to make a difference, they get to invest, because those amounts, $250, $500, $1,000, still make a big difference in our community, but then we're getting to champion them and showcase them to the community. And this applies not just in Topeka, but in Lawrence and in Jackson and Jefferson County as well. So we know, especially in Jackson and Jefferson County, there are a lot of small businesses up there that we want folks to know about. So this gives them a really good chance to be able to participate in that fully.
Of course, like the benefits, like the networking that you're able to offer. Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So in return for their investment, organizations, they'll get spotlighted, of course, online and social media, on our website. We'll also offer them the opportunity, depending on their level, to attend certain events as well, where they get to meet our donors, they get to meet our partners and other businesses as well, because we know for them sometimes there's a benefit in just getting to know other businesses in the community and talk and commiserate and all those kinds of things, and talk about all those kind of common challenges.
Yeah, we've seen that happen backstage at our you know, at our show. Like, small businesses will come together and be like, wow, we really have similar goals. Like, let's exchange info. So I imagine an event like yours, especially with a common goal of like investing in the local community, helping out, you're going to really make some strong connections.
Absolutely, and that's what we're really excited about too, because great things happen when people start talking and collaborating with each other and brainstorming. And so I could even see collaborations among some of our small businesses once they start talking and realizing that, hey, yeah, we do have some of these shared goals, and that's really exciting.
Yes.
Of course. And where can people go to learn more or to join the group?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can go to our website. They can go to uwcobbvalley.org/smallbiz, so that's small B-I-Z, or they can also email smallbiz@uwcobbvalley.org, and someone will get in touch with them and walk them through the steps.
Oh,
wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. And now also, if you're not a small business owner, you guys have been doing fundraisers, you know, throughout the year. I think you have a halfway point coming up here.
Yeah, so we're a little past halfway.
Yes.
So our annual campaign ends on June 30th, which is hard to believe that will be here soon. So I know it's wild, and we do have a generous community, and so we have folks that have invested about $1.4 million towards that $2 million goal. So we're getting there.
All right.
Getting close. So we've got a couple months left here to hit that goal, and folks can do that either through their companies or individually as well. We absolutely allow folks to give individually on their own in whatever way that looks like as well. So lots of opportunities to help kind of close that gap before the campaign ends.
Wonderful. And this whole campaign, you know, remind some of our viewers out there just, you know, what this money is going towards in the community.
Absolutely, yes. So, you know, United Way is committed to the success of the whole family in all of its forms throughout Shawnee, Jackson, Jefferson, and Douglas counties. So So for us, that means we partner and invest in organizations that work in childhood success, making sure kiddos are ready to start school, family success, making sure kids can stay on track in school, that families have the ability to be financially stable, and then family support. So making sure that people have their most basic needs met: food assistance, rent and utility assistance, healthcare, prescription access, safety from domestic violence, those kinds of things, and then all the other partnerships and collaborations that we work in.
Oh, wonderful. And we've seen so many of these nonprofits and organizations come through here. So we know they exist here in Shawnee and Douglas and Jackson County.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have such fabulous partners. I mean, dozens of partners that we get to invest dollars in, and some that we just partnered through volunteer efforts or advocacy efforts. And it's inspiring to work with them and see the work that they do as kind of our hands and feet in the community.
Absolutely.
Love a lot of great stuff going on. Well, Angel, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Absolutely.
Of course, if you want to learn more, you can also visit uwcombvalley.org.